let's go back to the asset tab. The main two actions you'll be doing inside the asset tab are searching for assets in here to make sure you have them in your project, or uploading them. To start, I'm going to search up for, let's say I want to see do I have a tree. I search up tree. Asset tab filters down to the trees in my project. If you notice though, right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees. If you look at the top right here, you see something that says in current project. This means that what do we have that's for this specific project? If you want to see the assets that are in other projects as well, not just this one, you flip this and then you will see assets from other projects. So you can see I have these other trees that are not from this project, but are from other projects. And I can use these and add them to my folder, which is, like I said, the File Explorer folder you have, by clicking Insert. Then if I hit this again, now you see that even this tree is part of my in project. And remember, if I want to then add it to the game, I need to then tell Rosie to add it. You can see already that the chat prompt here got populated, but we don't have to use this prompt. We can ask for the tree whenever we're ready. But now you can see that we have this tree in our project now. Next, for each of these assets, you can see there's some buttons here on the right. Depending on the asset, different options will be available. First, we have Zoom. Zoom gives you a nice preview of the asset, lets you be able to view it better. That's in texture. This is a 3D asset. You can see the 3D. You can play audio in here if you want to test out the audio. The other options here are copy URL. That allows you to get the exact URL of the asset for whatever reason, whether you want to paste it in the chat for Rosie, you want to save it somewhere else, whatever you want to do with it. And also there's rename. Let's say you want to name this yellow flower instead of it being flower for a group. You can do that. Rosie sees all assets as they're named here. It's very important your name is accurate to avoid Rosie getting confused by the name. And then you have delete. Delete is useful for when you have an asset in your project that you don't want to be in this project. And remember, you're not deleting it from your game, you're deleting it from your folder here, which is your asset tab folder for this project. So I'm going to hit delete and now it's gone. Whereas if I flip the switch, you can see it's back because I still technically have it. I just don't have it in this project. And you can see that when I try and actually delete it fully, it says can't delete because it's being used. Because I have one project that has this tree in use. If I want to delete it completely, I need to go and make sure it's not being used anywhere first. But you can remove assets from your project anytime you want. Yeah. So basically, if you want to see what the assets of this particular project are, flip this to make sure it's on. Then you can see what's in this project. Not what's in the game, but what's in this project. And then Rosie can then, whenever we ask, add stuff from our project into the game. Now you can focus on uploading assets. When you're uploading assets, you can enter the URL of the asset you're uploading here, or you can drag and drop it in here, or you can browse. They need to be below 20 megabytes. So I'm going to go to my Finder here. Remember our nice images we have here, the voxel. Let's say I wanted to upload this voxel image. I can. Now you can see we have voxel image here. If I want to upload a 3D asset, I head back. Okay, I have a few animal assets here. I'm going to select a few of them. You can upload more than one at the same time. Drag it in. There you go. We have a couple of animals here. We have dog, cats, and some other assets. You can upload in many different types of 3D assets, FBX, GLTF, GLB. I can also upload audio, MP3, WAV, and any other ones, and also upload textures, images, anything. You can also generate an image down here. We have 3D asset, image, and image background removed. Instead of me uploading a background image for my game, I wanted to generate one I could say platformer, sunset, sky. That could be cool for a platformer. If you want something with the background removed, let's say we wanted it to be like a house that we're going to put in our platformer scene. There we go. We have a nice house that you put in the scene. And then if you want to generate a 3D asset, click the 3D asset option and then type in something like barrel. And there we go. We have a nice, simple barrel with generated textures. And of course, if you wanted to alter textures, you could download it yourself and add textures yourself. Now we can go back to the code tab.